just kicking game, and I had seen the homie like just on the feed, and he was just spitting some game while being funny. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, I could really relate to this. You know what I'm saying?
They don't get it. You know, it's like some dark humor, but you know, for those who know, I be trying to be funny.
Exactly, and I can relate to that shit. My humor is dark as hell too. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't mind pissing off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of are scared to say what they want to say because they want to sit there and like be a people pleaser.
Hey, you know, that's crazy. I didn't even think the shit I was saying was gonna piss people off.
For real?
This how I talk and this how I kick it with people I know. I'm just talking. The fact that people got so upset about what I was saying was a shock to me when I got on the internet. Yeah, I say it all the time. Everybody want to be on here because I know dudes on the internet. I know them personally. They kick it like I kick it. They be online with a whole different spiel. Trying to say what people. What I said is like this. You doing all that for no reason. You know, because these bras ain't finna mess with you regardless.
Exactly.
Or it's only a small amount of them that's gonna mess with you anyway. So you might as well be real and get the one who gonna fuck with you for you.
Exactly.
Because whatever you putting out to portray, they're gonna expect you to be like that.
Exactly. And so you can't hold that up for long.
Exactly.
You know
so I'm gonna just be me, and then I attract the ones who fuck with me for exactly how I am.
I had told that in my course because I have it separated. But I said, bro, be you, especially when you approach the bitch. Don't approach the bitch trying to be someone else, because when you get on the date and you're not that same nigga, she's gonna smell that shit.
Exactly.
And now you just fumbled your shit out of the pussy.
It depends what you want. If you're just trying to get some,
if you're just trying to
get some, now I guess you could be whoever you need to be to get the pussy if that's all you want. If you end up getting the pussy, now you want a relationship. Well, who you was to get the pussy ain't really who you are. You was opening doors, you was doing all this extra stuff that you really ain't gonna do every day.
Exactly.
So she gonna find out sooner or later, and she gonna be like, who is this? And then you can't be mad at the woman who feels some type of way. You was faking.
No, for sure.
You was faking, and you mad at her because you ain't who you portrayed yourself to be later.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Also, too, like, it depends on, like, the type of nigga, like, where you at, where your status is at. Because, like, if you want a lower status, like, because I remember when I was at that point, if I'm going on a date with a bitch, usually I'm not going to knock down to, like, the second or third date. I don't know if it was like that for you.
Nah, I wasn't never like that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you can relate to that. That's how it was for me. But once my status started to raise up, you know what I'm saying, the time limit became shorter.
When my status started to raise up, now I'm the one. But she trying to hit it on the first night. And you ain't finna get this on the first night.
I feel that,
you know, the higher my status, the more I wonder, do I want to hit it? Do she deserve for me to hit it? Because if I start giving this dick out like it's nothing, she gonna treat it like it's nothing. See, a lot of niggas get tricked out they dick as if they dick ain't as valuable as the pussy. These bitches want to fuck just as much, but she's going to make you believe that her pussy is more valuable. Because if you don't feel like your dick is valuable, she can get whatever she wants.
That's game.
But if I realize how valuable this is, I know she want to fuck just as bad as me.
Exactly.
So now I can play on that. But you know, you can play yourself out and act like it's nothing and chase her. Man, I make a woman beg me for it. She gonna be around me so long, and I'm just gonna act like I don't even want it so long. She gonna get to like, what the is going on?
So let's say you get a number or some shit. And then you link with her. You not trying to knock down first night?
It depends. It depends on the woman. Depends how I'm feeling. You feel what I'm saying?
Because sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I learned this kind of like in the last couple years, especially in like the last year and a half. Like, the less thirsty you are, bro, the more if you can get yourself to a level of discipline to where you're not trying to knock down and be super thirsty over the pussy, the gonna give it to you faster than you wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, when I go on dates recently, like, especially when I moved to Miami, I realized, bro, it works way more in your favor if you just go there and just be in the moment with the and don't even be thinking about knocking down the first night.
It all depends where you at in life too, because it's like at this point in my life, man, it's so much of a nothing thing. It's kind of like I ain't even thinking about that. I'm really trying to see if dealing with this woman is gonna be worth my time, what she can bring to the table or not. Now, if I'm just something happening and I'm just horny or something like that, all right, but that's not even what I'm coming in thinking about. But if you on that level, man, if you got to play for the just to get the pussy, man, I ain't mad at you. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's facts, bro. I think that definitely has a lot more to do with it too now. You know what I'm saying? It's the status that comes with it. Like I told you, I didn't learn game until I didn't know nothing about bitches until I turned 23, nigga, because that's when I blew up on YouTube. I had to figure this shit out as I went. In the past 3 years, though, I learned a lot.
Tell me what's one of the major things that you learned?
Niggas lied to you about the whole Disney Channel, being the nice guy, and bringing flowers to bitches, and that shit is a lie. That shit is a lie. Everything that a girl tells you she wants in a man is not what she wants in a man. It's not what she's attracted to. It's a difference between what a bitch likes and what she's attracted to. A bitch gonna sit there and tell you, I like a nice guy. And she might like that on the outside, but she gonna let the asshole knock down.
But you know that's going about it the wrong way anyway. Because when is what you like coming up in conversation? Because I don't care what you like. I am who I am. Feel where I'm coming from. It's not even coming up. I'm never gonna ask a woman, oh, what are you looking for in a man? Because I don't care. Because I'm not gonna conform to that if it ain't me. I'ma present who I am. And you gonna fuck with it or you ain't. It don't matter what you like. I'm me. You like me, we around. You don't like me? On to the next, I'm gonna find one that like me.
Yeah, yeah.
So even asking a woman what she like means that you looking to see what you gotta be for her. I'm not trying to be shit but myself. And that's just how I come at it. And when you realize, man, there's 3 billion women in this world, you'll start being okay with letting the bitch go.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, all right, on to the next. I can't wait till we could hurry up and get this interaction over so I could be on to the next.
Yeah,
I know I'm looking for 1 out of 99. Let me hurry up and get through you. It's not gonna work out between us so I can get to the next one, the one who I'm looking for. See, you got to look for the woman who's looking for you.
Yeah.
Everything else goes smoother when you looking for the one who's looking for you.
Yeah.
I can remember when I was like 16, 17, we was at the club, my uncle told me, he said, stop looking at that bitch that you want and start looking at that little funny looking bitch in the corner that's looking at you. Cause that woman finna do everything for you. That woman gonna turn mountains into molehills. The woman that you want gonna turn molehills into mountains. You get what I'm saying? That's a huge thing, like a huge saying. You gotta like who like you. That's like one-on-one.
Oh, it was some pimp. He was being interviewed, I think on DJ Vlad or some shit. He was just like, choose the bitch that wants you, not the one you want.
Yeah, that's
and I'm like, he's like, cause the bitch that you want gonna make you do all types of crazy shit, give you all types of headaches and this and that. You still might not even hit. But if she f with you, before you even really f with her, she gonna do whatever the f you say. She gonna be submissive. Ain't gonna get some but niggas trying to go for the baddest bitch. A lot of times be fucking themselves over because they're not even in the position to pull the baddest bitch. Nah. You ain't got the confidence right. You ain't got the money right. You ain't got the status right. And you trying to go for the baddest bitch and you wondering why you can't bag nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's true. I mean, I've been a victim of that too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I didn't really start getting bad bitches until I became Megan McQueen. So I mean,
let's break that down because I don't even like that. I don't even like the framework about that. What's a bad bitch though? What is the value of a bad bitch though?
The value for me has changed over the years.
No, okay, so let me ask you, what is the value of having a bad bitch?
For me, it's like what value can you bring? How are you upgrading my life? Because is not enough anymore.
Exactly. So that goes to my point. The value that a woman brings to the table makes her bad to me.
For sure.
So the looks ain't even gonna be the first thing.
It's not primary.
Because what do looks do for me?
Exactly.
It gives me some status when I go out and other dudes see me with you.
I don't give a f.
Exactly. And if I don't give a f about the opinions of others, then really I just got dead weight sitting here. Because y'all put that before everything. I'm putting what a woman's doing for me before everything. You could call me what you want, but the you see with me, she doing something for me. She ain't giving me no problems. This woman treat me like a god. Yeah. So she bad to me. I don't give a fuck what she look like. I could get her lips done, her face done, her titties done, her teeth done. I could get all that done.
Right. You
know what I'm saying? And she could look just like that bad bitch.
Exactly.
So why would I take?
That's all the bad bitches is. It wasn't just customized.
On, man.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's it. Everybody want a bad bitch. Why? I want a bitch to treat me right. Because your life would be hell with a bitch who look good but giving you problems every 2 seconds. I can't live like that. So however you treat me is your status to me. She a 10 because she treat me right. And that's what more dudes should be having that in their mind instead of I just want the baddest bitch. Well, redefine what bad is to you.
Exactly. See, like, I don't think could understand until you get to a certain level of status though, because it seemed like you learned the game real early on.
Yeah.
But I learned this as I went, and I was a late bloomer.
And then it's the fact also that I've built women in the lifestyle that I was living. I would build a woman from nothing, get her all this stuff, get her to look like this, and go walk around and you know, get stuff from dudes who having money. Yeah. So I have the eyes in like X-ray vision. I could see that the bitch ain't shit. Oh, cause I done bought all that shit. Oh, she really not that cute. You take all that shit off her, she just regular.
Honestly, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you know about gratitude and how much it raises your vibration.
Sure,
like, instantly. I feel like the level of your gratitude also pretty dependent on where you're at, your environment. You know what I'm saying? Because when I moved out here, bro, and I started seeing all this water and like beautiful weather, bad everywhere.
That's why I came here.
Yeah, you know
Anytime I came here, I was just my elevation, my vibration was just elevating.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they say gratitude is the key to infinite intelligence. I believe that. That's why I got, you know, I do my morning routine and gratitude is a part of it. Yeah. Because just putting yourself in that high frequency, your frequency is what you frequently see. So wherever your vibration is what you're going to see. When you're in a high vibrational state, you see solutions, you see how it's going to work, you see opportunity. When you're in just a vibrational state, man, this shit ain't gonna work.
Like that.
Man, I'm finna go homeless. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you can do to put yourself in that high vibrational state is what you need to be in. So from my car to where I'm living at to all of these things, I try to curate an environment that's gonna force me into that high vibrational state. That's why I work out early in the morning. People be like, why you do it? For the mind state that it put me in.
Exactly, bro.
So the rest of my day, I'm starting up here.
And I said that in my video too, bro. I said that's why I work out in the morning. You get them endorphins pumping, it sets the tone for the rest of the day. Yeah. And it's crazy because I work out every day. Only day I don't work out is on Sunday. If I go a day or two without working out, it makes you realize how much working out helps.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me go too many days without working out, I start getting depressed.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like, what the?
And then
it might be good.
And it's funny because I do it so much. Sometimes I don't even realize it, even though I've done it 100 times.
Exactly.
Then when I finally get back into the gym, I say, "Oh, that's what was wrong."
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
You know, I'm like, man, I ain't feeling it today.
Bro.
Then I work out, and be like,
yeah,
that's
bro.
what it was.
That's facts. And honestly, bro, like it's crazy because like before I even really got super into working out, bro, like now it's a lifestyle, right? But like before I got into it, I fell into the whole dumbass mindset of like trying to look good, trying to do it first. Because I feel like if your primary, for me at least, if your primary reason to work out is because you trying to look good, I feel like that's because you trying to impress other people. And for me, I never gave a about other people enough to sit there and use that as a primary motivation every day to go to the gym. So I will go for 2 weeks and then fall off, two weeks fall off. And then honestly, bro, now, like I get so addicted to how good the gym makes you feel that that's the reason I go.
You like, I feel like I need that. If I don't get that,
I'm not gonna be able to function right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna function right. I ain't gonna feel right. Yeah. But I can say you vibrate differently when you like the way you look too, though.
For sure. No, but don't get it.
That's a byproduct of all the other, all the better benefits.
Exactly.
The better benefits is that, you know, and if people start because they want the nice body, if you got to start superficially like that, then okay, eventually you're going to see all the real benefits that's way deeper than that. Exactly. That's the cherry on top. Yeah. Everything else, the mental and everything else is way more beneficial. Niggas ain't even letting their body, they muscles recover enough when you go to the gym every day. I'd probably be bigger if I didn't work out every day, but I need to go. I need to start my day with, I need to get on that high vibration.
No, that's facts, because I be telling these, they be like, oh, how many times you go to the gym? I go every day. You know that's kind of bad for your muscle. I'm like, look, I don't give a f. Like, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. And two, like I said, I can't go without the gym.
Yeah, that ain't
like the nigga, I got a tattoo recently, but that's why probably why that kind of peeled off. He was like, yeah, bro, you can't be working out for like 2 weeks. I said, oh no, that ain't gonna work, bro. Yeah. I said, I'm gonna have to. I said, if I gotta come back and you get to touch it up, I'll do that because I'm going to the gym, bro. Yeah. I can't not. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to the gym, bro.
I can't remember the last time I didn't go to the gym for 2 weeks.
2 weeks is crazy. Yeah, what the?
I feel like my life is falling
apart. On me, bro. Like what the? I can't believe most of my life I wasn't going to the gym every day. Now this is lifestyle. That's crazy to me, bro.
Most people is thinking, let me get to a point where I ain't got to go no more. And they don't realize, like, nah, you got to keep this shit up.
Exactly.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, but I honestly, when you get to a certain point and when it becomes so habitual, you want to go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know you got a lot to spit about this topic right here. I was just thinking, I hate a combative ass. I hate a combative ass bitch because, and the only reason why I wrote this down is because some bitch had DM me and this bitch was bad as f, and she was a fan of me because you know how earlier you was talking about you gotta choose the bitch to choose you. Right. So she was choosing on me. She was commenting on my videos and and telling me how much she f me, and she went on my pictures and telling me I'm cute, this, that, with the group. So I DM'd her. I'm like, what's up? Got her number. We on the phone, FaceTime, whatever. The bitch bad, bro. And I'm talking to her, bro, and bro, immediately she's just start combating everything I'm saying. I start talking about how like a man's life is completely, totally different from a woman's. And she was just like nitpicking every little motherfucking thing. Like, nah, I think a woman's life is just as hard. I said, no, it's not. You got me. Are you for real? And I was giving her logical motherfucking points. And I'll be like, I need you to listen to me. This is what I be doing. They can never do this shit. I say, listen to me, before you respond, I'm gonna give you this logical point. What I want you to do is give me a logical point back. They can't never give me no logical motherfucking point. It's always just, no, I think that's how it is because I believe it. That's not what the it is. Now, 2 + 2 is 4. You know what I'm saying? Even if you feel like it's 6, 2 + 2 is 4. A combative woman aside, and we're gonna talk about that in a second. Why is you sitting trying to have a logical conversation with a woman? Yeah. I don't even, you're asking for trouble. Yeah. I don't see any situation where I'm like, oh, when this get over here, we finna talk about some real, some real logical shit. That's not my initial thing though. It's just like, sometimes you just like get into a conversation. Normally, you should be talking with a. It's not like I went into the phone call thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna have a logical conversation. You know what I'm gonna think of? I'm gonna just think like this, like, what is the benefit of this conversation with this bro? With this particular, I'm sitting here, that's a conversation I might have with you. Yeah. You know, that's my partner. We sit down, shoot this. We're gonna talk about, man, it's like this, woman like that. I'm not finna have that with a woman, because I already know where she coming from. I already know she not gonna agree. I already know she gonna say some that's gonna piss me off. I already know she gonna come with all her feelings that's illogical. So why am I even gonna put her in a position that's gonna piss me off? We're not even talking about that, baby. Turn the TV on. Hey, what you wanna watch on Netflix? Let's laugh. You put yourself in that position. I already know she not gonna agree. Yeah, you're right. So, you expecting her to be logical. If I wanted somebody with logical, I'll come and talk to you about that. Yeah, okay. But listen to me though, you can't sit here and act like sometimes you be talking a bit and she be talking about some that you have to put her in check. You know what I'm saying? You have to put her in check. And sometimes give me an example. Like for example, like if I'm kicking with a like for example, this main right now. We watching a movie. She had said some shit about how I have a pretty ass pussy. And I was like, I don't think pussy are that pretty. I'm gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't think they're really, I don't sit there and look at a and be like, that shit's super pretty.
Wait. So what, this bitch got Tourette's, or she just randomly said, I got a pretty ass?
Not out of nowhere, but it's like, I don't know how the conversation came up, but we was just posted up in the bed and like, she was just like, yeah, I got a pretty pussy. I was like, honestly, I don't really think are pretty, you know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at a woman, I'm thinking about how her fat ass, I'm thinking about how curvy she is, big titties. I don't sit there and think like, damn, let me see that pussy, you know what I'm saying? So I told her that and she was like immediately offended because the stripper. So she in there getting offended talking about something. What? All the niggas at the damn, at the strip club always say I have a pretty pussy. I said, that's cool. They can say that all they want. I still don't think, I mean, it's genitalia. That is not that beautiful to look at. I'm gonna be honest. And she was like, what the like arguing all this shit. So you know what, listen man, I'm not finna argue with you. If you got an issue, I could just drop you off, you can go. And she immediately was like, what? Like, you don't even wanna like this. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that, bro. I'm not dealing with it. If you have an issue with what the I'm saying, now, and it has nothing to do with
I hear what you're saying.
So if she start getting out of control in that situation, what you gonna do?
All right, I'm gonna tell you two things. One, I feel where you coming from. If I said some ain't this, some ain't that, just go with it. If you trying to me, you gonna go with it. If you don't wanna go with it, then you can get out. But I ain't even put myself in that situation. Say, oh, I got a pretty, I'm not entertaining a nonsensical conversation.
Okay, right. Okay.
Say some stupid ass like that to me, I'm gonna act like I didn't even hear
it.
And we gonna start talking about something else. Cause there's no listen. There's no
That's
way,
game though.
There's no way that conversation can go.
Exactly.
Because the only way that conversation go is what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
So either I'm gonna piss her off by saying that, or we're finna go. I'm not gonna have a nonsensical conversation. I'm gonna act like you didn't say it and talk about something else. Start a conversation that is something that we can both talk about.
Yeah.
I'm not entertaining no stupid. But let's say I want to entertain some stupid. I still expect her to go with whatever I'm talking about. We ain't finna get to arguing. You get to argue with me, you done. That's it. That's just how I get down. You done. and we're not gonna argue. If I even have to say, if I gotta keep arguing with you, or the situation is already done.
Right.
If you already got me feeling like that,
you
could not be here. Because if you wasn't here, I wouldn't be feeling like this. So you need to remove yourself so I can get back to being myself.
Exactly.
Right. Go too far.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because that's all that's gonna happen, and I know myself. So I don't even let it get that close. If I even getting that feeling in my stomach, nah,
it's not worth your peace.
We way past the point of you needing to leave up out of here. But I'm sidestepping, boy.
Now that you put it like that, I definitely gotta take responsibility. I probably shouldn't even entertain a lot of this shit.
Say some retarded ass shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Exactly.
I look like even, because where are we gonna go with this conversation?
Exactly.
Nowhere that I want to go.
Yeah.
Nowhere that's gonna have a good outcome. So we just gonna, I'm gonna sidestep that bullshit.
Yeah. Sometimes I be forgetting just be talking about dumb ass.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You can't be mad at women acting like women. And I'm not saying all women act like that. You just got to understand.
A lot of women is dumb as shit.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So it's like, I'm gonna get mad at you for saying some dumb shit. I'm just not going to entertain the dumb conversation, and I'm going to take the lead with the next topic of conversation. So you felt like it's so lack of entertainment in here that you had to say some stupid shit. Okay, that's my cue to come up with something for us to talk about.
Exactly.
But you're not going to lead it with that stupid ass.
Exactly. No, you're right. It's just like, okay, I got to start being more conscious of.
You know what, and I wasn't always like this, because I used to be quick to flash and smash and this, that, and the third, but just the older I get, and like I had older uncles around me, they was real smooth players.
Yeah.
Smooth players. I used to think it was cool to just be cussing the bitch out and cutting the head and all this, that, and the third, till I got around some older players and they showed me how to do it smooth. Like you could bypass that shit and just keep it cool.
Yeah, that's game. That's game, bro.
Because all you do is get yourself frustrated anyway. And it's hard to be player when you're mad. If you've ever seen somebody shouting at a woman, getting upset with a woman, you always look like goofy. You're goofy. So I used to look like that and didn't even realize it. So now I'd be like, man, I ain't never gonna look like this.
Right.
You feel me?
Right, for sure. If it ever get to an argument situation, I don't argue with it. I'm like, I tell her straight on, I'm not about to argue with you. And that make them mad. What I need to start doing is what you said. If I see a situation where she starts talking about some where it potentially could end up being some dumbass shit that's gonna make me mad or make her mad, I just won't even entertain it. Me, I just be like, I'm a good
I like to hit her with some silence, so she knows she said some stupid.
Okay, right.
Say some stupid. Listen, she say, she's pretty. I'll not say something for a good 30 seconds and let that feel how stupid what the fuck she just said was.
Yeah.
And let her come to her own conclusion. Let me change the subject.
Right.
So I ain't even got to.
Right. And then when she feel that silence, now she gonna try and make up with it with another conversation.
Exactly. I mean, because if you entertain stupid shit, you're gonna be in a stupid conversation.
Exactly.
Talk to your girlfriend about that stupid. We not even finna talk about that.
Nah, thanks, bro. Nah, that's game though, bro. That's game. I was talking about how men just want to feel appreciated, right? And she was like, I don't like how you said men want to feel appreciated. Everyone wants to be appreciated. Okay, I said, okay, but I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about men. I'm a man, so I'm speaking from a man's perspective.
Wait, tell me though, how did that conversation come about? Like, what was leading up to that conversation?
I kind of forgot, but like she was basically like I was just telling them like, look, I don't deal with girls that don't allow me to leave. If you're gonna sit there and be combative with me and this and that, because we were just talking about.
She was already being combative.
Kind of, but I was telling her my parameters because I was telling her my boundaries because she was asking me what I look for in a girl.
Oh, okay,
That's what happened. I was telling her, I was like, listen, I don't deal with girls that are combative. I don't deal with girls that don't allow me to lead. All men really want us to feel appreciated and respect. And when I said that, she was like, I don't like how you say. I said, what the you already? I just said I don't like combative. And now you're being combative as hell. And then also she started getting going on and on and on. I said, oh no, honestly, bro, that's in the moment when I remembered the video you made where you was talking about in the middle of the conversation, be like, you know what, this ain't gonna work.
If a woman said something like that to me and wanted to make a big deal about when you said what, men?
Well, yeah,
she was like, well, I don't like how you said men. I would say, oh, you one of those, huh? She'd have been like, what? I say, oh, you one of those that I don't like and this ain't gonna work. And I'd have just left. But let's really think about it, right? Any woman who's such an irritating person that she would even feel the need to say that, you're an unlikable person.
Exactly.
And listen, and the fact that you don't know that and would still say, either you have so little respect for me, you have such little self-awareness that you didn't even know that's not the proper way to respond, because you could have chose any amount of ways to respond.
Yeah.
But you responded like that.
Exactly.
You're an unlikable person. I'm not gonna change you from who you've been up until this point just because you get with me.
Exactly.
So I would be doing us both a disservice to deal with you, because I'm gonna just frustrate myself.
Exactly.
You were like this before I met you, so I want to get with you and then try to change you.
Yeah, that's
let's part ways right now.
Exactly. Yeah, bro. Because when I was on the phone with her, when she started doing all that, I said, oh no, I already know where this is gonna go. She was still trying to talk this to. I said, you know what? Listen to me. Look, I gotta actually like go and do some shit. The homies like, I'll call you back later. She was just like, okay, cause she knew that I was hanging up because she was just being combative as hell. She tried to quickly say, oh yeah, I got something to do too. Well, I guess I'll talk to you later. I said, you ain't had shit to do.
You was on the phone, so if I was on the phone with a woman like that, I would have hung up.
Yeah,
I'm only gonna do the pleasantries in person because I don't want you to get crazy with me.
Exactly.
So it's like, you know what, this ain't gonna work because I don't want you to get crazy. If you're on the phone, get the out of here. What? Because I know I'm not gonna with you. I know you're not my type. So shit, we done. It's a lot of unlikable women in this world.
Yeah.
And when I identify it, I'm just not.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a waste of my energy, and I'm not finna ruin my own peace, because I had to go through a lot of red flagged ass women when it came to situationships, relationships, all this shit. Realize like I know they archetype when they present themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I know exactly. And sometimes people be trying to tell me like, bro, you be cutting this shit out too quick. No, I don't. You just don't know red flag when you see it.
Nah, that's
you know what I'm saying? If I'm learning how to ride a bike and I ran over a crack and I failed, the next time I get on the bike, I'm gonna make sure I don't hit that crack. It's the same thing with if I see the same over and over, if I see a pattern, you know what I'm saying? You only need to see something a few times before you know it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people are like, oh, that's not how everybody is. It's not about how if this person is 100% the same person as the last person I was dealing with. What I am saying is that she's the same type of person.
When you first meet somebody, a woman or a man meets somebody, you coming on your best behavior. You trying to be the best you can be.
Exactly.
So if you already showing little red flags,
on the first date,
I could just imagine when you get comfortable with me what that's gonna be.
Out of control.
So I'm gonna look at that and magnify that times 100, because that's what it's gonna be when we finally in a relationship.
Exactly.
And then motherfuckers act like, well, she didn't act like this before. It was signs, you just overlooked it.
Exactly.
Little shit turned into big shit.
Yeah.
So when I see that little shit, call it what you want, I'm done.
Yeah.
It's enough women out here who ain't showing no little signs.
Exactly.
For me to be having to put up with that.
Exactly.
Plus, I've been with enough women.
Yeah.
I know little shit always turn into big.
Exactly.
It's always signs.
That's facts. And anytime I say some shit like, oh, bro, you be cutting shit off too quick with the glue, I know you don't get no bitches. You know what I'm saying? Because if you experienced enough women, you would know how to they act. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe I did miss that one. But as far as I'm concerned, she missed me. You know
That's what I'm saying though. Like before when I was younger, bro, my status wasn't at where it's at now. My money wasn't at where it's at now. All those things, like I would probably think that to myself. Now it's like to the point where it's like, bro, I don't, like you said, I'm thinking about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They brainwashed me to believe that the was the prize at one point.
That's the point.
The moment I figured out that niggas is the prize, I mean, not every nigga.
It's called the great female con that the world has put on everybody to make you believe that the woman is more valuable than you, when if you just look at facts and stats, the man is always more valuable. Because where does a woman derive most of her value? From her looks. Primary value in society is her looks.
100% looks.
So how can something destined to go away make you more valuable than me?
Right.
Because looks are going to fade.
Exactly.
So the only thing you have of value is going to go away. As a man, you always have value.
Yeah.
You know, based on what you're doing. It don't matter if a woman is successful, this, that, and the third, she still holds not the same value in society as a man.
That's a
so
fact.
if the one thing that you stamp and hold your value to is something that's destined to go away, how valuable are you really?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't give a f if you got all this money. We don't give a f if you got a nice car. We don't give a f about none of that shit. And it's funny because bitches be trying to name that shit off like as if that's something I give a f about, as if that's something that makes you more attractive. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. The only thing that initially gets me is how you fucking look. You know what I'm saying? So if that shit is fading, like you said, at some point, like you have no value, and most of these like they don't bring other value besides the looks, like we was talking about.
You know why they don't bring any other value? Because they've spent their whole lives working on their looks so much time that they didn't work on other parts of their character and their personality and their skills. Exactly. So you done spent all your life working on your looks only. You neglected your character, your personality, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So so then when the looks fade, you have nothing else to stand on.
Yep. No,
you
that's
know what
facts.
I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
Because guess what? A woman, like you just said, a woman be with a dude all day. She'll say some stupid. Dude ain't finna say you just said some stupid shit.
Exactly.
Now, right? So these walking around, they stupid as they ain't never get checked for it.
Yeah,
They never had to develop a personality, be charismatic, and you know, have emotional intelligence.
You know how you said, oh, you shouldn't get into illogical conversations with.
Yeah.
Okay, well, their conversation, like you just.
I mean, a nigga can do whatever you want to do.
No, but listen, you just named a perfect scenario where big do, at least for me, bro, when big do stupid shit like that, now you kind of bringing me into it. And it's like, she kind of puts me in a position where it's like, if I don't say something, she gonna think she gonna run over me. That's how I feel in certain situations. I feel like I gotta put, and if I, and even whether or not I say it and whatever result happens after that, I don't really give a. If she gets mad, I don't care. Cool. I don't want to be with you anyways. I'll go this way, right?
No,
if you are cool with it, cool. We can keep fucking with each other. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't what you said. What you said was the bitch my is pretty. That's
I just gave you a good example. Okay. I mean, I gave you the best example I could think of.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to give tacit approval, and tacit approval is the fact that you don't say something would make the person believe that you agree because you didn't say anything and you didn't say you didn't agree with what they said. Man, it all depends on the conversation. It all depend on the situation.
I feel like you're the same way as me. I feel like you checked it.
You gotta tell me what it is, though. You gotta tell me, like, what did she say? What is the topic of conversation?
This is a perfect example, okay? And I see this happen so many times with almost everybody. I gotta do this with everybody, honestly, like, and it's always initially. And this is the deciding factor. Like you said, I can't wait till do some shit like this because I don't give a what happens after this.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you get mad at me about what I say after this, that tells me everything I need to know. If you get mad, cool. I didn't want to deal with a like you anyways. Yeah. You see, because if you get mad at me for having respect for myself, I didn't want your ass anyways. And if you don't get mad at me, you will then okay, cool. You were submissive. We can keep going. Yeah. I get with a bitch. Okay, we go on the first date or some shit, link up, whatever. She'll say some disrespectful shit. Like she'll order me around or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll try to say some shit like that's like
shut up.
Yeah, like shut up. Or if people like, oh, don't act like a bitch. I'd be like, well, you know what I'm saying? If they say some like that, I'm like, wait, hold on. I'll stop the whole conversation. I'll be like, look, what'd you say?
Listen, honestly, if a woman ever called me a bitch, there ain't no coming back from that. That ain't no something.
I mean, she ain't called me a bitch.
I get what you're saying. Stop acting like I've never had a woman say something so disrespectful to me. I'm trying to fathom it. It's hard to fathom, but let's just say that's not like, oh, if she say shut up or something like that can be corrected. A woman says something like that to me, ain't no coming back from that.
Yeah, but honestly,
I might not even say something. If I'm driving, I'm gonna probably just go back to where I picked her up from. I swear to God. Ain't no coming, because there's no way that I can feel comfortable checking that. Like, what do you say to something so disrespectful?
But honestly, bro, I don't even think that's a scenario that's really happened to me either. I'll just go with shut up, because if a bitch tell me to shut up, I'm gonna say the same. I'll do some shit like in the mob, be like, yo, don't ever talk to me. Don't tell me to shut up. I'm not one of your girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? This, that. And I say it calm too. I don't even get out of line. I don't get mad. I'll be like, listen to me, look, I'm gonna
give her a chance to rethink it, because as soon as she say that, we gonna stop and I'm gonna just look at her for a minute. And hopefully she, you know, because shut up is a thing that these women just say, you know, that's just so casual that they say. So I'll stop first. And most of the time, they'll clean it up.
Okay.
You know, but if they don't, I'm gonna let her know, like, that's disrespectful. Don't speak to me in that way.
Yeah.
We good? You know, because I understand.
You ever had to get mad, though, in those situations? They'd be like, what? Well, ew. Like, I had a bitch, like, if a bitch respond like that,
I've had a woman be like, I ain't mean it like that. Like, it ain't just,
exactly.
You know, I've had a woman say
so when they start doing that, what do you say?
I let them know, well, check this out. If you want to continue with me, then I don't want you to talk to me like that anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I be saying the same shit.
And I ain't finna get crazy in here.
Exactly.
You could oblige by my rules if you want to me, and if you don't, that's fine. There's a million niggas out here that's gonna accept you talking to them how you want. And you go find one of them, and I can drop you off right now. It's whatever you want to do, baby. It's that simple.
Yeah. They be scared, bro. They be asking me like, yo, bro, this girl said this, what do I say? And I'll tell them like, bro, you gotta check her for that shit. And I'll tell them exactly what to say, and they be like, damn, if I say that, I feel like she gonna leave. See, that's the problem. You niggas got that scarcity mindset. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So what's the alternative? You just gonna let her disrespect you? And then you're not gonna get the anyways?
Yeah, I guess it all comes down to self-respect too. But if a nigga ain't got no self-respect, it's hard to make somebody respect you.